Barakatea Hawa, Barakatea Shai, Barakatea Hawa, Barakatea Shai, Barakatea Hawa, Barakatea Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shimi Shai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of GreatMillStone. And honestly, brothers, that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So I'm just going to do this quick video in the spirit and the flavor of this week. Encouraging you to pretty much if you're at work, then really you got to put yourself in work, okay, and handle your business. So I put I'm just going in the spirit, and I'll just pull out some scriptures, and now I got an article in the background I'm gonna go into. Proverbs 6:6, it says, go to the ant, thou sluggard, and consider her ways, and be wise, which having no overseer or ruler provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. We watch them ants, they be going in, man, and they don't go hungry because they put that work in. And the scripture says, if you don't work, you don't eat, man. 10th verse. Yet a little, how long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? And that's pretty much, how Jake is. They'll be sleeping all day. We're supposed to be leaders and rulers in that, setting an example. So you got to set an example, all right? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. Okay, so shall poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. Okay, and that's pretty much self-explanatory. Let's go to other precepts. Excuse me. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, and that's Jake, man. That's Jake. Jake wants, but they don't have. It comes down to the curses, and it comes down to one of the curses is that laziness. All right, being sluggard. You go into that word, sluggish, lazy, whatever you want to call it. But the soul of the diligent shall be fat. And the Most High did, give certain brothers out there to be examples of diligence, not just worldly, because you could be diligent and worldly, but you got brothers out there that I've observed that they handle their business, but the ministry is always first. And I do my best to emulate their behavior, and I encourage you brothers to emulate their behavior, because it's a good behavior, to take care of your family, and that you're supposed to take care of your children, man. You're supposed to take care of your family, because you can't handle your own household. You're supposed to handle the household of the Most High, That's the scripture says that you're supposed to, if you can't rule over your own household, how you gonna rule over men that run over they run their own households? You see what I'm saying? The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be fat. So you got to put that work in, okay? Proverbs 20:4, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. And it's not just a cold. I like that, because that's an example of Jake's mentality. Any reason not to do what they know that they're supposed to. I mean, work is hard. Look, there ain't no such thing as a good job in Babylon, and that goes for Esau as well. And I know that from first hand. There ain't too many very Edomites out there that are in what they will classify as a good job. All right, managers and directors and CEOs that are catching hell off of the system that they've built, because it's an imperfect system. Remember, it's a debt-based society. No matter what position you're in, you got to manage debt. And even if you can get your head around out of that, the way Esau conducts business, which is to want and not maintain, means that the next generation of business is about fixing the problem that was before. So you got this whole plastic issue that's taking over the world. So the next business idea is to do without plastic. And whatever solution they come up with, that's going to create more problems for the next quote unquote generation. But yeah, we're going to be out of it. All right, we're going back onto the video. It says, the sluggard would not reason by reason of the cold or any other excuse. Therefore, he shall beg in the harvest, and he shall have nothing in the harvest, pretty much. Proverbs 26:16, it says, the sluggard is wise and in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason. He passeth by and meddleth with strife. Belonging not to him is like one that taketh the dog by the ears. The excuses. All right, pretty much you have individuals that will say, "Look, Jake, you gotta handle your own business. You gotta handle what you're supposed to do," and then their so-called wisdom comes out, and that's Jake for you, man. All right, so I got this article here. It says 25 best jobs for lazy people. I mean, you shouldn't have to go through this, but I mean, the way Esau set this system up, you could literally make a living, all right, doing basic things, man. Okay, and I'm going to read some of these and show you that there's not really any excuse for not having your own money, man. Okay, number one, you could be, I mean, some of these are kind of BS, so I'm not going to really read them. So I'll go to 3. Hotel tester. So Esau is going to pay you £85 a day to go test out luxury hotels. Now check that out. Okay, check that out. Video. So you got, if you want to travel, you could be a professional hotel tester. You can make a living off of that. Check that out. A lot of Jake is into the video games. Well, look at this. Okay, this is quite simply an the ultimate profession for gamers who want to stay at home and play video games for a living before they even reach the mainstream. So you get exclusive videos. And you get they pay you £10 an hour to beta test. That's a technical term within the industry. When you beta test something, you make sure it's basically flawless before it reaches mass market. And they'll pay, that's a good rate, by the way, £10 an hour. Okay, a lot of people struggle to get to that point. I think minimum wage is about 8. So £10, it ain't living good. But I can tell you that, a lot of people in England, they ain't really even on that. Like I said, I'm not reading some of these, a bit silly in that. You could be a professional binge watcher. So this is all to do with, being a TV analyst. Now check that out. You can watch movies and get paid to watch movies, man. So, I mean, and some of these examples, I mean, come on. It's like, it's easy. A translator, so you brothers out there that know a different language, that should be a no-brainer if you know how to speak and pretty much know how to write in another language. And English, not only can you be a translator, remember you could be a tutor. Okay, you could tutor people. I know a lot of foreigners and they'll speak some of the worst English, but there'll be tutors and lecturers in schools and that, teaching their own people English and that. Okay, you could be a beer tester, chocolate taster. Okay, a professional, a professional apologizer, professional sportsman, food critic, a vlogger, a dog walker. I mean, come on, man. A TV movie extra, which I don't recommend that, because once you're in that TV and movie world, then it's downhill from there. Mystery shopper, that's important when you are in the leisure industry, and I've worked in the leisure industry before. You get what's known as a mystery shopper, and that's a person that basically comes and tests whether your business is accommodating to our customers, and they'll pay you £90 per session. So you're thinking about a visitor attraction, and you get paid to go to the visitor attraction, like 90 quid. That's a no-brainer. Okay, food tester, and they're saying pretty much that's like 21 grand per day. I mean, that's ridiculous. I might have to sign up for that. So, I mean, there's all kind of ways Jake can make money, man. There's all kind of ways to make money within this society. And that's before you even include that we're Jake. So we're going to be able to pick up certain things quite naturally, like building. Okay, what else? Art, music, all of these things. So, you're going to put your brain power towards, bettering your situation, man. Okay? And, Lord's will, I was edifying. With that, I'm going to say, praise unto Yahweh, Shai. Lord's will, I was of edification. Shalom.